It's finally graduation. My name is Naoto Motomoto. I'm 18 years old and graduating from high school today. After graduating, I plan to take over the ryokan, or Japanese inn that my parents run, but... Naoto! Are you serious about taking over that poor ryokan after graduation? Yeah, but don't call it poor. He's my classmate, Ryo Kagemura. We've been going to the same school since elementary school, and he always is teasing me. It's true that there aren't many people going there now, but I'm gonna try and make it thrive someday. You can't even study, so there's no way you can do it. After I graduate, I'm going to that prestigious university, Labo University, you know? There will be a world of difference in our income in the future, I suppose. You don't know that yet? It's pretty much decided if you're not going to college. Good luck with that. You'll be lucky if you can even keep the business running for a year. You can say whatever you want, but I'll definitely get a payback someday. So I graduated from high school with a firm determination in my heart. As planned, I started working at my family's ryokan. People aren't coming. After daring to Kagemura too. How can I get it back on its feet? It's already 23 o'clock. I should take down the curtains. Huh? What? Are you okay?
Yes, I'm fine. I just haven't eaten anything for the past few days, and I'm starving.
She doesn't look okay at all, though. If you'd like, why don't you come and stay at our ryokan? I can prepare food and a hot spring bath.
But I don't have any money.
We don't take money from people in need. Come on, come in.
Thank you so much. My name is Yuika Saotome.
My name is Naoto Matsumoto. I'll show you to your room. After that, I showed the girl to her room. I got her to take a bath in the hot spring first while I prepare the food in the meantime. Okay, it's ready.
Thank you for the hot spring.
No, I'm fine. Whoa, she was this beautiful of a woman?
It looks delicious. Are you sure you don't mind if I eat it?
Of course.
Delicious.
Thank you so much, but why were you in front of the inn?
Oh, actually, the company I was working for went bankrupt a month ago.
What?
I was trying hard to find a new job, but it just wasn't working out. I couldn't even pay the rent on the apartment I was living in, so I was kicked out. My parents' house is far away, and I didn't want to worry them, so I can't rely on them. So I was walking around wondering what I was going to do, and before I knew it, I was in front of this ryokan. You found me and saved me, but are you sure I can stay here?
Of course you can. We don't usually have many guests anyway.
Is that so? But it has an old-fashioned atmosphere, and it's such a nice ryokan.
As I thought, it's a nice ryokan, isn't it? This ryokan was started by my grandfather. In the beginning, it was so popular that it was fully booked every day. I used to be taken good care of by a lot of the customers in the ryokan. But as time went by, the number of guests decreased. Now, most rooms are empty almost every single day. I want more people to know how good this ryokan is. But I don't know what to do. I have a lot of memories in this place, so I want to do something to rebuild it.
If only I could help in some way. Oh, I know! Would you let me work at your ryokan?
What? Well, I used to work in the tourism industry. And I have done some sales work for various inns. With that experience, I may be able to help revive your ryokan. Of course, I don't want to force you either, though. But I want to thank you for your help. If what she said is true, then she might be able to help. Besides, this person seems to be in a troubling situation. Alright then, but the owner of this inn is my father, so I'll go and talk to him about it first.
Thank you so much!
After that, I told my father about the situation and he graciously accepted. I can only provide minimum wage, but she can live in the inn and have 3 meals a day. The next day, we started working together right away, but...
No one is coming, are they?
When I was in high school, it was already like this.
But I'm sure we can attract customers if we devise a way.
But how?
I think the retro atmosphere of this ryokan is its selling point. If we prepare an accommodation plan that makes the most of it, perhaps it will become a hot topic.
I see. Well, let's think about what kind of plan we should make. After that, I worked with Satome to come up with a new accommodation plan. We also created an official SNS account for the ryokan and we began to advertise it. A few days later, we welcomed our first guest in who applied for the plan.
Now then, let us take your phones. Huh? For this plan, you will leave your smartphones and computers with us so that you can feel more in touch with nature. Of course, we will manage them responsibly, so please, don't worry. Then please, take care of them.
Now, let me show you to your room.
The atmosphere of the room is really nice. The view outside is beautiful too.
Well, please make yourselves at home. It looks like the first impression was good.
At this rate, let's entertain them as best we can.
After that, we did everything we could to make our guests happy. And the next day... Thank you very much for using our ryokan.
Thank you very much too. The inside of the ryokan has a nice atmosphere, and the hot springs felt great. The stars at night were beautiful too, weren't they? And thanks to not having my phone, I was able to relax. Isn't this kind of called a digital detox?
Yes, please come back and visit again. Yay, I think it was a success.
I think we could do this.
It's all thanks to your advice, Satome. Let's keep up that good work. After that, together with Satome, we came up with new plans one after another. The plans varied from seasonal plans to plans using local specialties. The contents varied. We also became a hot topic on SNS, and the number of customers gradually increased. Then a few years passed. By then, the inn was thriving and the number of employees had increased. There were a lot of people on this year's consecutive holiday. Thank you for all your hard work, everyone. We worked hard over the holidays, but I think things will settle down for a while now. Why don't we all take this opportunity to go on a company trip? Let's go! I'll make reservations at the ryokan as well. Everyone has worked so hard, and I want to make sure that it's a good trip. Since we're going all this way, I should book an inn that's as nice as possible. Oh, hello? My name is Naoto Matsumoto. Thank you very much for your call. Wait, it's you. Huh? You forgot? It's me, Ryo Kagemura. Huh? Wait, why are you... I left my hometown after graduating from college, and I'm now working at an inn owned by my uncle. Plus, this place is a famous tourist spot. My uncle's ryokan is a luxury inn, you know? A huge difference from your poor ryokan. He's the same as ever. So, what do you want with our luxury ryokan? Could it be that you want to work here? No, I don't. I want to make a reservation for a company trip. Hey, we're a luxury ryokan that charges 100,000 yen per night. Can you afford the lodging charges? So annoying. But I want everyone to stay at a nice ryokan, so I've gotta be patient. After that, I told them what they needed to know and tried to make a reservation. Then before you go, tell me how much you make a year. Why are you asking me that? It doesn't matter. Well, it doesn't sound like much anyways, so I don't care actually. Well then, get the money ready when you come. Is he up to something? But I didn't know what he was thinking. And on the day of the trip... I've never been to a luxury ryokan before.
I'm looking forward to it.
The place is this way. Kagemura? Wait, were you waiting for us by any chance? He's a pain in the butt, but he is doing his job well. What? There's no way I'd be waiting for you guys. We got a reservation for a group from overseas, so your reservation's cancelled. I'm sorry, but you'll have to go to another inn. What? What do you mean? You can't pay for your stay anyway, can you? I didn't want you to cancel on the day of your reservation, so I canceled it ahead of time. You can say whatever you want if it's just talk. We've been waiting for you. You must be the Bob who made a reservation for a group. Wait a minute, we haven't finished talking yet. Don't you understand if I don't say it clearly? I'm saying that we don't have room for people who don't have money. You're disturbing the other guests, so go home.
That's enough.
No, it's fine. Kagemura's right, we'll leave.
What?
Oh, this is bad!
Matsumoto!
Come on, let's go, everyone. You should have just behaved and gone home from the start. Don't come back again. That guy's finished, isn't he?
He deserved it.
After that, we had to hastily arrange another ryokan. Fortunately, thanks to a nearby ryokan with available rooms, we were able to enjoy our company trip as planned the next day.
The trip was fun, wasn't it?
I'm glad everyone else was satisfied with the trip too.
But are you sure you're going to leave that Kagemura guy be?
Of course not. I didn't want to cause trouble because everyone and the customers were there at the time, but we'll have to have a proper discussion next time. A few days later, I went back to the inn where Kagemura was staying. However... What do you mean?
It's kind of noisy.
That's... I'm sure I properly made a reservation. But there isn't a reservation for you. That can't be. I talked to someone named Kagemura on the phone. Or rather, it was you, right? I don't recall anything. It's gonna bother other customers, so if you're gonna cause a scene, then could you please leave? Is he causing you trouble again? Is it you guys again? No matter how many times you come here, there ain't no room for you.
We are not here to stay today.
More importantly, don't tell me you canceled the reservation without permission again. I don't know what you're talking about. Besides, this is a luxury ryokan, you know? There's no way poor guests like you lot could stay here in the first place. You lot? Putting me aside, how do you even know this guy's salary? No, I was just talking to you and the woman beside you. Come to think of it, when I called to make a reservation, you asked about my annual income, didn't you? Don't tell me you were choosing your guests based on their income. Even so what? It's your problem trying to stay in a luxury ryokan even though you're poor. All I asked was if you were qualified to stay at my place, that's all. And someone who has nothing to do with it, don't get in the way. Hurry up and go home. That's not how it's going to work, and I'm here today to talk with the president of this company. There's no way my uncle's gonna deal with you. You have no right to stay here, so don't ever come back. No, you're wrong. The one who doesn't have to ever come back is you. Tomorrow? No, I want you to leave this inn right now. Huh? What are you talking about? Maybe you're so poor you've lost your mind. Matsumoto! It's been a while. It's nice to see you again. Likewise, thank you for your time while you're still busy. Wait a minute. Why are you bowing your head to this guy, Uncle? What do you mean, this guy? Don't you know who this person is? The owner of a poor ryokan, right? No! He's a member of the Matsumoto group, of which our inn is a member! He's even more important than I am! Huh? You're joking, right? During high school, it was just a rundown ryokan.
It's true. He buys a ryokan that's in financial trouble and tries various measures to rebuild it. There have been many articles on the internet recently.
My parents' ryokan was also rebuilt with her. I'm using my experience from that time to help other ryokans with the same problems. Our ryokan was also in financial trouble until a few years ago. But we were able to get it back on its feet by joining Matsumoto's group. And yet you... I didn't know. It's not something that's solved to just not know. I apologize for the rude attitude of my staff. Did we cause any other problems? Today, that's what I came here to talk about. The other day when I tried to stay at this ryokan, he canceled my reservation without my permission. What? Plus, on the ryokan's review side, it's written that there's an employee with a terrible attitude, and my reservation was canceled without permission. And just now there was a dispute over a reservation that was canceled without permission. What on earth? I am so terribly sorry. We'll get you top quality rooms right away. Of course, we'll not charge you for the stay either. Really? Well, if you insist that much, then fine. Well then, I'll have another staff member arrange it immediately. What the hell have you done? Don't you have any shame in doing this? You went all the way to a top university, but you just played around, so you couldn't even get a job. You said you were in trouble, so I hired you, and yet... Please don't say that. You had a relative help out, but you acted all smug and pompous like that.
That's lame.
Shut up! I did it for the benefit of my uncle's ryokan. It's better to have rich guests staying here than poor ones. No, that's wrong. What matters is creativity and effort. No matter who they are, it is our job to treat them with respect. We don't want employees who can't take care of people. As long as an employee like him is here, we can't do anything more for your inn. We are so sorry. We'll fire Ryo immediately and thoroughly train our employees. What? So please don't cancel the contract. Understood. As it seems that Kagemura did it all on his own this time. However, there will be no more second chances. Oh, thank you so much! Wait. You're kidding, right, Uncle? If you make me leave this place, I'll have nowhere to go! Shut up! I am so sick and tired of your spoiled thinking! You're an adult right now, so you go and figure this out on your own! Oh, come on! Hey, Naoto, we're classmates, right? Can't you help out when your former classmate's in trouble? It's too convenient for you to rely on others only when you're in a crisis. I rebuilt a poor ryokan with my own strengths. If you're smarter than me, then why don't you go and do something on your own? No way. Later on, Kagemura was fired from the inn. He had been living and working at the same inn, and apparently he lost his place to live at the same time. Even after returning to his hometown, he was kicked out of his house by his parents when they found out what had happened. He was also then charged for the loss incurred by canceling a customer's reservation without permission. Now he's living in a shabby apartment while paying back what I invoiced with his part-time job. A few months later,
since Kagemura's gone, our reputation has gradually improved. Thanks to the measures that you came up with, the number of customers are coming back. That's what I expected from you, Matsumoto.
Thanks, but I gotta be on my guard too.
What do you mean?
He looked like that, but Kagemura was an excellent student until high school. I think he became overconfident and started acting arrogant around others. So even if you are successful now, you must not let your guard down. You have to work hard so you don't forget your original intentions.
If it's you, it will be fine. Unlike that man, you are a kind person, Matsumoto.
This is so close.
I'll continue supporting you from now on, too.
Thanks. I want to be with her from now on too, so I'll have to do my best. A few years later, we're gonna get married, but that's still a story for the future.
Thank you for watching all the way to the end. Hope you enjoyed today's episode. And don't forget to check out our other episodes too. According to my calculations, you are about to like and subscribe to our videos. Thank you for watching. See you next time.